I'm Ashley.
I'm Mark Gower.
And I'm Chanel Radnich.
So we came up to Alaska in June of 2019. And when we came up here, we knew that we wanted to get involved in foster care or something. We wanted to do something to help families and kids and things like that. So we just saw a pamphlet on the back of the table at church. And whenever I read it, I was like, yes, this is what we can do just to like help stop the flow of kids into foster care, like help them before they end up in that position. So
I left a domestic relationship back in November 2019. I basically left everything behind in Texas. My gut instinct was to just go back home to Alaska, and I did. And I ended up staying with a third-degree sex offender, and Child Services told me that that's putting my son in danger, and they've been following me all the way since California. I told them I had nowhere else to go, so they sent me to, they sent me to the domestic shelter, and I had an interview to see if I could stay there, or not interview, but qualify, which I did. And I stayed there for 6 months. And first week I bought my car. Second week I got a job. Third week I took the ASVAB and I told them I wanted to enlist. And they said, "Where's your son gonna stay?" And I said, "I don't know, because I don't have family like that." And they said, "Well, we have this organization called Safe Families."
It was a God thing that we were in the process of starting this.
We were going to get approved as she was going to be needing a family. Yeah.
I could see the motivation when I first met you, that you wanted to do this for yourself and for your son. I could tell it was genuine.
Receiving all the support and stuff, it felt really good, because it made me feel like I was not doing this alone.
Every step of the way, it has really worked out. Like we're telling our small groups, like this is what we need to pray for this week, and this is what we need to pray for this week. And every step of the way, even when it has been stressful, it has worked out exactly how it needed to work out.
When I had CJ in my arms, that's when I actually said I did it. I just remember sitting in that shelter, like thinking about this, just thinking about it, and right when I got off that plane and I held CJ, I can actually say I did it.
And it happened because
of the Gowers. That's why. And Safe Families and the shelter and just the help that God led me to. I mean, before all this, I was really, I guess, ashamed to stay at the shelter and say I was staying at the shelter. But then again, I'm not ashamed to mention any of my story, because I feel like it would help mothers that were in my same shoes. I mean, at the time, I wish someone would have told me this, like, it will work out, and here's Safe Families, or here's the shelter.
Yeah, we're proud of you. We really are. You're like a sister to us.
This is the most family I've ever felt, honestly, in years. And I just want to thank you guys for being a family to me, especially through the hardest part of my life, the hardest times of my life. And being there and just helping and just making this process a lot easier, and just being a family that I'll never forget. And I honestly will always be a part of my life. And I just want you guys to know that, like, you guys aren't going anywhere, and I'll always keep in touch. And it feels good to have someone say, "I'm proud of you," and it just feels good to have people there to just care for you, if anything.
We're so glad to be a part of your story. Like you've worked so hard, and it's just we're just glad that we can be a part of your life, and that you're a part of our life now, and that CJ's a part of our life now.